Hey babes, I want to try to do like a really quick video for you guys. I just recently have been doing a lot of really in-depth, big-time fights, covering all the topics of everything possible, everything done right, everything done wrong, what could have been done better, etc. for both perspectives of me and the other player. There's a lot of information compacted into one video. I wanted to try to do like a shorter video, a little bit simpler, that covers just one main tip. And this tip for this video is using a ramp to gain high ground. I've covered how high ground is useful in other videos, and I'll probably continue covering how else high ground is useful in other future videos that I have not created yet. But right now, high ground, so many people should know this point, is very useful in this game, in Fortnite. It's useful in pretty much any game, having a height advantage, having the bird's eye view of the enemy, especially in shooters. It gives you a clear sightline on the enemy. You can choose when the fight happens. They're out there stranded without a lot of cover. It's just so much more useful than being on the bottom ground. There's many reasons right here I'll cover as well. Why this one simple tip of getting high ground using a ramp to get high ground is very useful. First things first, I can see over this ice cream truck, which, if I didn't build this ramp really quickly, I saw the John Wick leading up to this, and I was going to try to push on this person. If I didn't build the ramp, I would have to run along the street and either run on the left side or the right side. If I ran on the right side, I'd lose complete sight on him. I have no idea where he is, and I wouldn't know if he turned around like he did or if he kept on going. So I probably would have ran up to this natural high ground, one that was created by the map itself, and try to find him, which he would be on my left, and then I'd be right next to him, and he has a shotgun. I don't have a crossbow, deagle, and an AR. He has a pump shotgun. Probably would lose that fight that close together. Or if I ran the left side of the ice cream truck, he clearly would see me and know how to fight against me. I would just have an AR against him while he's pushing towards me with a pump shotgun that can one-shot me regardless of my shield and strength. Just to show you guys, he has no shields at all, and I have 50 shields, 100 health. So one pump shotgun, by the time I was here, it is possible he would one pump me by the time I came on the ice cream truck. I probably would have the instincts to just kind of hug the ice cream truck, get a few shots on, and then retreat and try to build defensively. But then it would have been a really hairy fight, and I honestly don't know if he has anything other than the pump shotgun. So he might still have an AR, could be able to shoot against me as well. I don't know what his building supply is for his mats. He might be able to build up and like could have been an extended fight, etc. Could get really hairy. Regardless, I don't have a shotgun and I would be at a disadvantage. So it's a good precautionary thing to get high ground instantly to keep track and know where the enemy is. Second, I can instantly start shooting at this person. It's 2 minutes and 42 seconds into the game. I shot at him. He has no idea even where I am. 2 minutes and 46 seconds in, he finally figures out where I am and shoots back at me. That's literally 4 seconds of time from the time that I shot at him until the time that he found me and shot back at me, where I could freely shoot at him. 4 seconds. The time to kill in this game is far less than 4 seconds. So if I didn't miss so many shots from just potatoing, this guy would have been easily dead before he even figured out where I was. He would have no idea I existed. And there's a big reason why it took him so long to figure out where I was to shoot back at me. He's looking at all the natural locations that people can be at. He probably could have seen me up here on top, but he's not looking there. He's looking at the floor all around him, natural mountain sides. He looked around the gate, around the corner. He has no idea that somebody created a ramp and gets this unnatural location on him. It's not even on his like map of awareness. He's checking all the usual spots you usually would find somebody. And when he gets shot at, where's the first location as he looks? Down low, down to the left. He checks the mountain. He actually clearly would have been able to see me here, but because he's not looking for me, he's not mentally prepared for the possibility of me being in an unnatural location. He doesn't even like register that I existed there. It's only after he checks all of the natural locations he normally would find somebody, and then also gets shot from this direction, that he's finally like, wait, this person isn't where I typically find people. This person's standing on like a ramp over there next to the truck. It's so weird and throws him off that it takes him forever to figure out where I was to finally shoot back at me. So this tip is super useful because one, I played it safe, less risk. I kept track of where the enemy was who has a shotgun when I don't, to know exactly where they are, so I don't get too close accidentally to where they can just shoot back at me and then like one pump me when I'm like rolling up on them suddenly. Second, I'm able to start shooting at them at a far earlier time, so I can just go ahead and start initiating the fight on my terms to get some shots on them. The third good thing here is because it's an unnatural location, it naturally will then take a little bit longer for the enemy to figure out exactly where you are, and therefore it's less time that they are a threat to you. Fourth big reason why gaining a high ground unnaturally by using a ramp man-made high ground is such a good strategy is look at this guy's angle. I have so much covering me. It's the truck itself that was originally blocking my view, plus my own ramp that's covering a lot of my body. I'm actually overexposing myself for two big reasons. One, I'm a little impatient at this point, and two, because I know he's one shot while I'm basically full health. So I only need to get one more shot on him while he needs to get really clean close quarters headshot on me to kill me. So I have a huge advantage at this point, so I'm just like pushing the tempo to try to end the fight faster. Otherwise, if I wanted to play really safe, I would stay behind the ramp cover and have even less of my body exposed. Having this kind of cover is super useful because he remains a wide open target, as you've seen this whole time, while I remain a not so easily hit target. A smaller target is naturally harder to hit. A larger target is naturally easier to hit. So you'll be as less of a target as possible, while the enemy is as big of a target as possible. The more often that's the case, the more likely you are to win the fight. I do end up killing this guy. It's not the cleanest of all time because I potato some shots and then go for like a yellow play just because I was bored and felt like it. But regardless, the tip is still there. Unnatural high ground, quickly created by ramps, especially in these little skirmishes, especially early game, is a really good and useful tool to help you win in the Fortnite Battle Royale. I do stream every single day on mixer.com/Chadlantis, where Fortnite BR is primarily where I play 50 plus hours a week. You can follow my twitter.com/ChadlantisTV, where I post updates regarding the Fortnite BR itself, as well as a few other things gaming related, and I tweet out when I go live every single day. Also, if this really helped you and you want to find out more Fortnite tips, I do post these almost daily. I do them as often as I can, and just go ahead and sub to the channel. I'll get these more tips out for you daily. Let me know in the comment section if you really enjoyed these this like really short, very specified tip video, or if you prefer the more in-depth, big-time fight breakdown videos instead, which are a little bit longer videos, but has a lot more information compacted into the video itself. In either case, thanks for watching. Take it easy, babes.